premiered at the Toronto Film Festival in September 2011, and the response was more than I ever could have imagined. It was, you know, a hit at the festival. It won the People's Choice Audience Award at the Toronto Film Festival, and in the subsequent weeks was picked up for distribution both in the United States and around the world. The film has been seen by thousands and thousands of people. Eventually, it will be seen by millions of people as it plays on international television. So we are just absolutely thrilled with the response the film has received. It's gotten awards from the film community. It's been, you know, praised in the environmental community as a very important film about you know, about the situation the Maldives is in terms of the global warming and climate change situation. And so we really couldn't have asked for a better response. When we first started filming in 2009, one of the earliest ideas we had for distribution for the film that eventually became The Island President was we would like to show it in the Maldives to the Maldivian people. It felt like a very kind of humble thing to be participating in. You know, the early days of democracy in a country that had just been through a lot of turmoil, and here was a film that was following the first year in office of a new democratically elected president, and we just felt like the Maldivian people deserved to see that. And in fact, one of the most exciting moments we had so far in the distribution of the film was bringing The Island President to the capital, Male. It was just such a thrill to be able to play the film in the theater in the capital for a Maldivian audience and have them watch a film about their own country, about their own president, that was just you know, already known on the international circuit, but to see it in the Maldives was really a thrill for us. The Island President is, I've been told, the most transparent film really ever to be made about a government that's actually in office. And so the Maldivians have a lot to be proud of in this film. This is the kind of film that could be made in no other country on earth. No other president, no other prime minister in the world would agree to allow a camera into his inner circle, film, and then not demand editorial control. President Nasheed never asked to see a cut of the film, never told us what to do. We had freedom to film what we wanted to film, and then we had freedom to edit how we wanted to edit. And so for that type of project to happen in such a young democracy is really kind of a historical moment. And so, of course, the Maldivian people should see this film. In so many ways, it is their film. Well, you know, The Island President is a 100% honest, transparent film. It's independent. It was made with, you know, philanthropic funds that were from, you know, organizations in the United States and elsewhere that never asked for any editorial control. The understanding was that the filmmakers would, you know, control the message of the film, control what's in the film, what's not in the film. And so, of course, when you go to release a film like The Island President, the single most important thing you want in a distribution channel is for the agreement to be to not change the film. You want, as a filmmaker, you want to have it aired in its original form, not so the message isn't changed, so it maintains that complete transparency and honesty and integrity that we had when we were working in the Maldives, when we were following President Nasheed and his staff around, and then in the editing room when we were, as much as possible, trying to retain an honest, kind of transparent vision of what we saw throughout the course of 2009 when we were filming. So, of course, we wanted a partner in the Maldives that would show the film in its entirety and not cut it and not tinker with it, and you know, to be able to broadcast to a Maldivian audience, you know, what we ourselves saw when we were filming with President Nasheed. When it came to choosing a broadcast partner for The Island President in the Maldives, we were really looking for an independent television network, somebody who didn't have the government looking over their shoulder, you know, a television network that was committed to transparency and honesty in journalism and storytelling. And that's what The Island President is all about. It's about independent voices, honest journalism, real reporting, showing what you actually see with the camera on television with no interruption. And so RaajjeTV was the obvious answer. They're 100% independent. They are committed to, you know, the highest standards in journalistic excellence, and we really felt that it was the right home for the island president. We're proud to be presented on RaajjeTV, and we're thrilled that the film is going to be seen as it is seen in the United States, here where we work, in Europe, in Asia, all the countries where the film is seen, it will be seen exactly the same way on Maldivian television. When I first heard about